The galaxy was wide, filled with empires, kingdoms, and ancient civilizations. Great powers ruled the stars with iron fleets, and countless species paid tribute to them. Among these powers was the great Zarathian Empire, 1,000 worlds strong, older than many suns. To them, everything beyond their maps was wilderness, unworthy of notice. They did not know about Earth. For humans, space travel was still new. Their ships were smaller, their colonies fewer, but they were ambitious. They wanted to see what was beyond. One of their fleets, a group of explorers and traders, set out to chart new stars. They did not know that by doing so, they had crossed into the territory of the Zarathian Empire. When the first human ship appeared near a Zarathian patrol station, the aliens were shocked. A ship with strange markings, strange signals, and a crew of unfamiliar biology entered their system like it belonged there. The Zarathians quickly sent a warning. "This is Imperial space. You are trespassing. State your species and surrender for inspection." The human captain, a woman named Sarah Lynn, blinked at the message. She had never heard of the Zarathians. She only saw a group of oddly designed ships on her screen. Calmly, she sent back a reply. "Hello there. We're explorers from Earth. We didn't know this place was taken. Don't worry, we're just passing through." The Zarathians stared in disbelief. No one spoke to them like that. The Empire was feared. Even mighty civilizations bowed when Zarathians gave orders. Yet here was a human captain speaking like she was introducing herself at a dinner table. The patrol commander, insulted, repeated the warning. "You are violating Imperial law. You will power down your vessel immediately, or we will destroy you." Sarah frowned, then sighed. "Listen, friend, we're not here to cause trouble, and threatening us isn't a good way to make friends. We'll move along, all right?" The Zarathians fired a warning shot, a bright lance of energy that cut across space near the human ship. Any other species would have panicked, surrendered, or begged for mercy. The humans did none of that. Instead, Sarah calmly turned to her crew. "Well, they're serious. Charge the shields. If they fire again, fire back." And so, for the first time in history, human weapons struck a Zarathian patrol. The human ship was smaller, but their missiles were fast, clever, and guided by cunning algorithms. 2 Zarathian ships were damaged before they realized these weak newcomers could fight. The humans then jumped to faster-than-light travel and escaped. The Zarathians were humiliated. They sent word to their empire. A new species had entered their space and dared to resist. The news spread across the galaxy. Some species laughed, others shook their heads. They all said the same thing. "The humans do not understand what they have done. They have angered the Empire." The Zarathians prepared fleets. They expected humans to kneel once the weight of the Empire pressed on them. That was how it always worked. But when the Zarathians sent their demands to Earth, they received a strange answer. The human ambassador, speaking before the imperial court through a holographic channel, smiled warmly. "Oh, hello. We didn't know this was your space. We'll be careful, of course, but understand we travel where we must. We don't accept chains. If you'd like to trade or talk, we'd be happy. If you'd like to fight, well, we'll defend ourselves. Up to you." The court roared with anger. No one had ever spoken to them like that. Not even great powers dared to say no. Yet here was a human captain speaking like she was introducing herself at a dinner table. The Emperor ordered an invasion. The first clash came at the rim of Varnus. Human explorers had built a small station there, mining resources. The Empire sent a fleet of 50 warships, sleek and armed with plasma cannons. They expected to crush the humans in minutes. But when they arrived, they found the humans ready. The human station was defended by only 10 ships, but they fought in strange patterns. Instead of lining up in formation, they scattered, weaving through the larger fleet. Missiles, drones, and railguns filled the void. The Zarathians laughed at first, calling it chaos. But then their ships began to explode. Humans were not stronger, they were not faster, but they were unpredictable. They fought like no one else. They turned every scrap of metal into a weapon, every piece of debris into a shield, every failed plan into a new opportunity. The Empire lost a third of its fleet before retreating. The galaxy watched in shock. Other empires whispered, "Perhaps the humans are not weak. Perhaps they are dangerous." But what made humans truly different was not their weapons. It was their attitude. They did not fear the Empire. They did not kneel. They laughed, traded jokes, and treated the whole war as if it were another challenge to overcome. A Zarathian prisoner once reported that during battle, humans played music over their comms. Music! While